Hi guys, I'm really happy you decided to do this video, and today we are gonna do a mat class with focus on the arms and shoulders. The mat class is gonna be for everyone, so there's no request of any fitness level or Pilates level, so everybody should be able to join. We're just focusing a little bit more on the arm strength, shoulder strength, and of course a bit of arm and shoulder release. Yeah, so let's just come down on the mat to lie. You can let your arms down your side, your feet hip width apart, parallel position, and just arrive here and take a couple of breaths. If you want to, you can start by just turning your palms up towards the ceiling. See if you can get a little bit more space on your front side, so a little bit wider over your chest. And just turn your head a little bit over to your right and over to your left. So we're just releasing the neck. Have the feeling of pulling your fingertips a little bit further down towards your feet. So your shoulders are gliding away from the ears. Good. Perfect. And then just look up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep this width over your chest, but just turn your palms into the mat. Perfect. Take a long inhale here. And on your exhale, just find your sit bones, your hip bones, your ribs, and activate your front side. Good. Relax and take an inhale. Again, exhaling, bringing sit bones together, hip bones together, ribs together. Good. Just finding that core connection, that abdominal connection. And relax on your inhale. Last one. Again, bringing sit bones together, hip bones together, ribs together. Perfect. And relax on your inhale. We're going to do the same thing, just tilting and rounding as well. So take a long inhale. On your exhale, finding those sit bones, hip bones, ribs. Now tilt the pelvis and round. Only from your abdominals. Take a break here, take an inhale. And then squeeze your glutes. See if you can round just a little bit more. Don't lift yet, so keep your lower back in the mat. And come all the way back down to neutral. We're going to do that again. So you take a long inhale to find your sit bones, hip bones, ribs, to tilt and round. Only from the abdominals. See how far you can go without using the glutes. And then take a pause here. Take an inhale. And squeeze your glutes to round even more. Deepen this pelvic tilt. And come back down to neutral. Nice. Last time like this. So again, finding the sit bones, the hip bones, the ribs, tilting and rounding, only using the lower abdominals, keeping the whole foot in the floor, so find your big toes as well. Take an inhale here and then squeeze your glutes as much as possible. Round your lower back even more. Stay here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, push your arms into the floor, push your feet into the floor, and come slowly up into your pelvic curl. So you could get a little bit extra work in your tricep by really stretching the arms and pushing the arms into the floor. Open your collarbones and until and round even more on the top to come slowly back down. So rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Really nice. Same thing. So again, exhaling out everything at the same time. Gathering, tilting and rounding, squeezing the glutes, pressing the arms into the mat, pressing the feet to lift and lift and lift. Be careful not to come too high. So you don't want to feel your lower back, you want to feel your abdominals working, your hamstrings working, your glutes and your arms working. And tilt and round more to come slowly back down. Good. One more time. Again, a long inhale. To exhale, tilt and round, squeeze your glutes, roll slowly up. Good, perfect. Now stay here and hold it. Just stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, put nice long arms here. Good, tilt and round more. And then round slowly back down. Still have that space over your chest, so wide collarbones, 2 more, so tilting and rounding. Same thing here now, you just don't have to help from the arms. Good. Have the feeling of pushing your knees just a little bit over your toes. Find your big toes again. And tilt and round more to come slowly back down. Really, really nice. Just gonna take a last one here. So again, exhaling. Sit bones, hip bones, ribs, lower abdominals, glutes, hamstrings. It's quite a lot of work. Now stay here and hold it. Good. I'm slowly gonna push my palms together, push my knees together. So they're doing the same thing. And then opening back up to parallel. Good. And again, squeezing the palms, long arms, squeezing the knees together and open back up. 2 more. So squeezing the palms and the knees together. And opening up, last time, squeezing the palms, the knees together, perfect. Open it back up, stay and hold it, see if you can tilt and round just a little bit more. And roll slowly back down on your mat, keep your arms where they are, good. From here, just lifting the arms and the shoulders off the floor as high up towards the ceiling as possible. And slowly back down. So just a teeny tiny shoulder mobilization. Lifting your arms, the shoulders up. And slowly back down. Good. Let's take 2 more. Lifting the arms and the shoulders up. And slowly back down again. Nice. Last time. Lifting up. And slowly back down. Perfect. From here, I'm just bending my elbows out to the side. So if you can keep your elbows on the same height as your shoulders. And tip your arms into the floor. So it's a nice pec stretch, shoulder stretch. And then lift your arms up to the ceiling again. Lift them all the way up as high as possible. Shoulders back down first and then bending the arms just to touch the floor if that's possible. Just take a second here. And again, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling as high as possible. And inhale here. To let the shoulders glide back down. Open the elbows to the side. Now stay here and hold it. Perfect. Turn your palms towards your feet. And then bring your hands forward and down towards the floor. So your shoulders are getting a little inward rotation here. Keep your elbows in the floor, lift the hands back up again. And now let the arms slowly come behind you. Good. See how far you can go. Just get stretched here. And 2 more. So just moving around the shoulder joint, hands in the floor if that's possible. Slowly back up, and this should be, for most people, this is a little bit more difficult. That's where you get the best stretch. Good, don't push it, just let gravity do its work. Last time, come forward. Good, and lift the hands up and back. Good, just take a breath here. And stay here where you are. If you need to move your arms just a little bit higher up or a little bit lower down, that's fine, it's up to you. You're gonna stay in this gold pose position with the arms, and then find your abdominals again. So find your sit bones, your hip bones, your ribs, and then lift your right leg up into your tabletop. Really work on those ribs pushing down, and then lift your left leg up as well. Good. So close your knees, close your feet. And then bring both knees over to one side. So now I'm really trying to keep my elbow, my shoulders in the floor. And then bringing the legs back into center. Good. Other side. So going over towards the left. Take a long inhale here. Good. Knees just above each other. And pull slowly back into center. Perfect. So we're working a little bit extra on the obliques. So going over to one side. Keep the shoulders in the floor. And then your left side obliques are pulling your back into center. Nice. Over to your left. A long inhale. And come slowly into center. Now stay here and keep your legs where they are. Keep your elbows in the floor. Just let your Hands point up towards the ceiling where we just came from. Good. And then stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers or your hands just over your chest bone. Now keep your arms where they are and do the same exercise one more time. So now it's a little bit more work from your core, a little bit more stability work, and pull yourself back into center. Nice. Other side, a long inhale here. So really take your time, keep the shoulders in the mat and pull back into center. Nice. Last time, and inhale over. And exhaling back into center. Perfect. Last time, going over to the left. And exhaling back into center. Nice, guys. Stay here and hold it. Good. Keep your legs as they are. Keep your hands and just bring them on the back of your head instead. Lift your elbows just a little bit off the floor, armpits down your side. Take a long inhale here to prepare. And then exhaling, lifting up into our first chest lift. Armpits are pulling down, ribs are pulling down. Take an inhale here. And exhale to lower back down. Nice long inhale to prepare. And exhale to lift back up. Good. Try to keep your pelvis neutral. Take an inhale. And exhaling back down again. Perfect. And inhale here. Just 2 more. Lifting up on your exhale. Really, really nice, guys. And inhale to lift just a little bit higher. And exhale to lower back down. Inhale to prepare for the last one. Lifting up. Perfect. Stay and hold it. Bring the right leg back down into the mat. Left leg back down again. See if you can lift yourself just a little bit higher. Take an inhale to turn and rotate on your exhale. Perfect. Back into center. Keep the height. Exhale. Turn and rotate. Other side. And into center. Just 2 more each side. Turning and rotating. Good. And come into center. Nice. And again. Rotate. A stable pelvis. Last time. Turning and rotating. Good. And come into center. Left side. Turning and rotating. Perfect. Come back into center. Stay and hold it. Stretch your arms forward. Grab onto your thighs. Good. Use your arms and lift yourself just a little bit higher. Keep your neutral pelvis. So see if you can lift your upper body a little bit higher. Perfect. And lower all the way back down. Nice. Now just stretch your arms to the ceiling again. Close your hands. So you're pushing the palms together. Shoulders down. And long elbows. Good. And from here, just pushing my hands together as much as possible. Perfect. And then relaxing a little bit again. Good. And again, pushing the arms together. Perfect. And relax again. Just 2 more. Exhale, pushing into the palms. Good. And relax on your inhale last time. Pushing the hands together. Now keep this push and then bend your elbows. So bringing the palms closer to your chest. Good. Stay and hold it. Push your hands even more together. Now going into the pecs and stretching your arms up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Again, squeezing the palms together. Bending the elbows. Bringing the hands closer to the chest. And push your hands together. Stretch it back up. Really nice. Last round. Push your hands together. Bend the elbows to lower the hands. Good. Stay here and hold it. And then we're just going to do little small squeezes. I'm going to push and push and push and push. Nice. That's 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Very last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Perfect. Keep the squeeze. Stretch your arms to the ceiling. Nice. And open your hands to parallel. Perfect. Now just let your arms slowly come behind you. Keep your ribs down. Perfect. And then from here, lift your arms, your head, your upper body coming back up into your chest lift. Stretch your arms forward, forward, forward. And lower back down. Good. And again, so lifting up. Arms, head, shoulders, still in my neutral. Good. Stay here. Lift a little bit higher. And slowly back down. Really, really nice. Good. And last time, lifting arms, head, upper body. Stay here and hold it. Now stretch your right leg long. Left leg as well. Perfect. Going into our roll up. So tilt and round. And come all the way up to sit. Keep rounding and rounding and rounding. Good. And lower slowly back down. So same tempo, maybe even slower. Stopping your chest lift. Arms and head back down. Good. Again, so lifting your arms. The head, the shoulders, now tilting and rounding to roll all the way up. Squeeze your feet, your legs together, find your inner thighs. Keep the scoop of your lower abdominals and roll slowly back down. It's really, really, really nice, guys. And arms and head. 2 more. Again, lifting arms, head, shoulders, tilting and rounding to roll up. You can grab onto your legs if it's impossible to lift, and then really work on the way back down to the mat. That's it. Perfect. Arms and head. Let's take the last time here. Again, lifting arms, head, upper body, tilting and rounding to roll up, roll up, roll up. Perfect. And from here, just come all the way up to sit. Arms in front of your chest and a nice long back. Just flex your feet, open your legs mat width apart so you come even higher up on top of your sit bones. If you need to bend your knees or sit on a pillow, that's totally fine. If not, then try to keep this position. Good. We're only lifting arms up towards the ceiling, only as far as it goes. Shoulders are gliding down and arms back. Down again. 2 more. Lifting your arms up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are gliding down. Perfect. And slowly back down. Last one. Lifting your arms up towards the ceiling. Now stay here. Just interlace your fingers behind your head again. Elbows a little bit forward. Shoulders back down. Good. And then from here, just bring your elbows forward. Chin to your chest. Rounding slowly down. As far as it goes here. Good, stay here. Open your elbows a little wider. See if you can just lengthen the top of your back. Keep your pelvis as it is. And then rounding down. Let your elbows relax. And roll all the way back up to sit. Good. 1 more time. So elbows forward, chin to your chest, rounding down until I can't get any further. I'm really trying to keep my pelvis as it is, my lower back round, but I'm trying to open my chest and stretch or push my chest bone forward while I'm rounding my lower back. This is really difficult. Good. And rounding back down. And rolling all the way back up to sit. Open the elbows. Just 2 more here. Elbows forward, chin to your chest, rounding down as far as it goes. Then open your elbows. See if you can stretch and lengthen out through your thoracic spine as much as possible. Keep rounding in your lower back. And rolling back down all the way up to sit. Really, really nice, guys. We just have a last time here. So elbows forward again. Chin to your chest, rounding down. Good. Don't forget to breathe. And then opening the elbows. Keep tilting and rounding. And then stretch your chest a little bit forward. Good. Lift your toes. And round back down. Roll all the way back up to sit. Really, really nice. Perfect. Open your elbows wide. And then from here, just turn and rotate to one side. Perfect. Stay here. Open your arms to the side. See if you can keep your hands in front of your shoulders. So if you wave your fingers, should be able to see both hands there. Perfect. See if you can just rotate a little bit more. Hands behind your head again and into center. Other side, turning and rotating. Good. Stretching the arms long. Just wave your fingers. Check if you can still see them. See if you can just rotate a little bit more. Good. Hands behind your head and into center. We're going to do 2 pulses here. So keeping the hands behind the head, we're going to turn and pulse twice, going and into center. Other side, push and into center. And exhale, exhale, into lift and exhale, exhale, into lift. 2 more, exhale. Exhale, good, into a lift and exhale, exhale, nice, lift last time and exhale, exhale, perfect, lift a little bit higher last time, exhale and into center, stay here. Now open your elbows as far back as possible, good, and forward. So it should only be a stretch of your shoulders and shouldn't hurt, yeah? So just be careful, feel how your body is doing, how far you want to push it. And forward again, last 2. Opening the elbows back, perfect. And forward, last time, opening back up. And bring your elbows forward, bend your knees and just give your knees a hug. Round your lower back, just take a couple of breaths. From here, just come back up to sit. Stretch your legs long and bring your hands behind you. So I have my fingertips pointing towards my pelvis, almost a hand width apart, yeah, or away from the pelvis. Good. We're just getting into a little bit more shoulder stretch. So just start by hanging out into the shoulders. So just release here, just let go, almost like lying on the beach, yeah? And then push the floor away. Stretch your elbows long. Open your collarbones wide. Look a little bit up towards the ceiling. You can push your chest bone through your collarbones. And come slowly back down just to relax. Good, just hanging on the beach again. Pushing the floor away. Opening the collarbones wide. Now push the chest forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. Good. And slowly back to just relax and hang out. Let's take 2 more. So pushing the floor away. Open the collarbones. Push your chest bone forward and up and forward and up. Really, really nice. And slowly back down again. Good. Last time. Pushing the floor away. Open the chest. Chest bone forward and forward and forward and forward. And come slowly back down again. Nice, guys. Now bend your knees. Place your feet in the floor. And you might want to bring your hands just a little bit further forward. Going into some tricep work, yeah? So start by pushing the floor away. Open the chest. Exactly. And you can almost feel here, I feel like I want to go a little bit forward now with my pelvis. So just move your hands and move your pelvis if you need to, okay? So open your chest wider. I'm trying to already here turn my elbows together so they're going towards each other, yeah? Good. From here, see, I'm not going to say this often, but really try to relax your abdominals, yeah? So really let go of your stomach. Perfect. From here, I'm going to keep this open chest, just bending the elbows down, and I'm really pushing or just letting my arms carry all my weight. See if you can keep opening your chest. Try to push your elbows together and then push the floor away to come all the way back up. Open the chest. Nice. And bend your elbows. Try to push your elbows together. That's probably not going to happen, but it might just be parallel. That's what we're going for. Push your hands into the floor to come back up to sit. Nice. Just have 2 more here. So bending now. Pushing the elbows together, together, together. Nice. Relax your abdominals. Use your hands. Push them in the floor to come back up to sit. Last time. Bending the elbows. Good. Push them together. Good. From here, we're only going to go halfway up. Push the floor. Good. Elbows together. All the way down. Halfway up. Elbows together. Open the chest. Nice. Just 2 more. All the way down. If you can. Good. Push the floor away. Elbows together. Nice. Last time. Good. Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Come all the way up. And just shake out your arms. Perfect. Really, really, really nice, guys. Good. You can just let your knees hang for a second. I'm just going to turn so you can see me better. Interlace your fingers and just do a couple of figure 8s here because we're not quite done with the arms and the shoulders. We're going to carry the weight of our body on our hands. Yeah, so it's quite a lot of work on the wrist, and that's okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be hurting too much, but it might be a little sore, and that's perfectly fine. Good. So from here, same position like we had before, fingers pointing towards the pelvis, feet in the floor. Now we're going into our pelvic curl again, just carrying ourselves in the arms. Yeah. So from here, stretch the arms again. Open the chest. Perfect. Push into the floor. And now tilt your pelvis and around. Push your pelvis up. 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 Open the chest. Good. Look a little bit forward and up. See if you can push it a little bit higher. And then keep rounding to lower back down. I'm going to keep pushing the floor away with my arms. Keep opening your chest and again, tilt and round. Push yourself up, push the feet into the floor. Squeeze your glutes, push a little bit higher. And round slowly back down. We just have a very last time here. Keep opening your chest. Tilt and round to lift up. Perfect, guys. Open the chest, lift a little bit higher. And come slowly all the way back down, all the way down to the sit. Push yourself all the way up. Shake out your hands. You can do a couple of figure 8s again like we just did. And let's just come down on the side from here. So I'm now lying on my right side. So that's you just figure out where you want to start. We're going to stretch the legs long, bring the feet just a little bit in front of your hip, and you can decide if you want your top arm in front of your chest or down your side. We're from here going to just take a long inhale to only lift the top leg off the floor, going till hip height. Stay there, activate your abdominals again, and then float the lower leg up to close. Perfect. Keep the legs. Lift them a little bit higher and then lower both legs back down. Good, you're going to do that again. So top leg is lifting up, stomach active, and then floating the lower leg up to close. See if they can come a little bit higher and come slowly back down again. Perfect. 2 more. So top legs lifting up. Good. And then float the lower leg up as well. And lower both legs back down. Good. Last time. Lifting the top leg up. Floating the lower leg up as well. We're going to stay here and hold it. You can stretch your top arm to the ceiling if that's okay for you. Shoulder down on your back. Now we're just going to lower the legs 1 centimeter to lift them back up again. So little pulses here. 1 centimeter down to lift even higher up. Last 3. And up. And 2 more. And up. Nice. 1 more to lift it up and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Good. And lower relax all the way back down. Now place your top hand in front of your chest, pointing up towards the other arm, and then push yourself up. Bring your other arm in between to give yourself a hug. So I'm holding on to my top ribs. Come back down to the line. So we're doing a little sideline push-up. Yeah. So from here, I'm just pushing my top shoulder a little bit back down on my back. Gonna lift my head off the floor and I'll push that hand into the floor to come up. So of course I'm using my obliques, but I'm really using my arm. Perfect. And the hard part is to lower down in slow motion. So working against gravity. Perfect. Again, shoulder down, head lifted, and then push the floor away. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Perfect. And lower slowly back down again. Slow motion down. Really nice. 2 more times. Shoulder first. Head up. Push the floor away. It's quite a lot of work on the arm. Good. And slowly back down. Slow motion down. Good. Let's take a last time. Shoulder. Head. Push the floor away. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stay there. Now bring the other arm under your shoulder and breathe, yeah? So the top arm is going to come into my hips instead. Just make sure that you have your elbow under your shoulder, yeah? And then from here, just come down to relax and hang out here. Good. Push the floor away. Come out of your shoulder joint. Now bring your armpit a little bit further down towards your hips. See if you can lift your top ribs up towards the ceiling. And come slowly back down to relax. So just a little bit shoulder stabilization. And push the floor away. Come all the way up as high as possible. Armpit pulling down towards your hip. You're lifting your chest a little bit higher up. Good. And slowly back down to relax. Just have a last time here. So push yourself, push the floor away, push yourself up. Armpit down. Come as high as possible. So my arm are kind of shaking quite a lot. So if you're shaking as well, that's what we're going for. That's okay. And then from here, just bend your knees. Push the floor even more away. If you want to, you can push your weight forward on your lower knee and then lift your pelvis off the floor into a nice plank. Stay here. Top arm to the ceiling. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep pushing the floor away. It's perfect. Now just slowly lower the pelvis down. Open your knees a little bit wider. Push yourself all the way up into your mermaid. Good. Take that arm that we were just lying on. Take a nice long side stretch here. Good. That arm, shoulder really needs it. Good. Just take a couple of breaths here. Play a little bit around with it. See if you want to look up towards the ceiling. You might want to look down towards the floor. So just find your best stretch here. Good. Perfect. And just come all the way up to sit. Swing your legs around to the other side and just come all the way down to lie. So we're just going to do exactly the same thing here. So you can have your top arm in front of your chest or down your side. That's up to you. Yeah. So the legs are long, a little bit in front of your hip. Abdominals active. Perfect. Only going to float the top leg up towards the ceiling only until hip height. Stay there. Now float your lower leg up as well to close the feet. Nice. See if you can lift a little bit higher up. And then lower back down as well. Good. Top leg again floating up, finding that hip height. And then float the lower leg up as well. Close your feet. See if they can come a little bit higher. And slowly back down. Really, really nice. 2 more here. Top legs lifting up. Lower legs just gonna follow up. Lift a little bit higher on the top. and slowly back down. Perfect. The last one. Top leg is lifting, good. Lower leg is following up as well. Now stay here. You can stretch your top arms to the ceiling if you want to, shoulder down. And then we're just gonna do little pulses here. So the legs are gonna come 1 centimeter down to lift even higher up. Again, slowly down. To lift up. Nice, teeny tiny ones. 3 more. And up. And 2. And up. Nice. The very last time, lift it up. Stay and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And then lower your legs slowly back down. Bring your top hand in front of your chest. Push yourself up. We're just going to take that other arm in between to hold on to the ribs and come back down again. Perfect. So we have 4 little sideline push-ups here. So we're just going to start by placing the shoulder back down on the back. Lift your head just off the floor. And now push that top hand into the floor. Come as high as possible. Try to stay in a side position. Don't rotate. And then work against gravity on the way back down. Nice. Again, shoulder, head. Push the floor away. Come up, up, up. That's really, really nice. Good. And lower slowly back down. So take your time. Good. Don't forget to breathe. 2 more. So shoulder down on your back. Head's just going to float off the floor to push the hand into the floor. Lift yourself up. Lift yourself up. Perfect. And slowly back down. Really, really nice. We just have 1 last time here. So shoulder down on your back. Head just floating off. Push the hand into the floor. Come up. Stay here and hold it. Now just rest yourself. Take your other hand. Place the elbow under your shoulder. And breathe. Good. Other hand's going to be in my hips. Yeah? So just start by coming down, hanging out. Good. Like, again, lying on the beach. And then push the floor away. Come out of your shoulder joint. Find your armpit. Pull it a little bit down your side. The top ribs are pushing up towards the ceiling. And come slowly back down again. Really, really nice. Again, push the floor away. Good. Come as high up as possible. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If you're shaking, that's perfectly fine. And slowly back down. Good. 1 more. Push the floor away. Armpit down. Come a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. Nice. And slowly back down. Perfect. We're going to do it last time to stay up there and hold it. So push the floor away. Come out of the shoulder. Go a little bit further. Nice. Stay here. Bend your knees. Push the floor even more away. Good. If you want to, now place the weight a little bit over your front knee and then lift yourself up into your plank. So now it's only my shoulder holding me, yeah? So I'm really gonna work there. Stretch the top arm to the ceiling and stay and hold it. Breathe. Keep pulling that armpit down towards your hips. Keep pushing the top ribs up towards the ceiling and breathe. Come slowly back down again. Nice. Open the knees a little bit wider. Push yourself up into this mermaid position. Take that arm that we were just working on. Stretch it up and over the ceiling and just breathe here for a second. Good, you're doing so well, guys. Just push your chest a little bit up towards the ceiling or a little bit down towards the floor, whatever feels good to you. Perfect. Good, just come all the way back up. Shake it out for a second. Good. We're going to come down to our stomach and lie to do a little bit back extensions. Perfect. So we're still working on our arms. So let's have the arms stretched down the side this time. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. And just let your chin or your nose or your forehead rests into the mat. Stay here for a second. Just relax everything down, good. And then from here, we're just gonna bring the hip bones a little bit together. I'm just gonna bring my armpits down my side and a little bit further down on my back. Perfect. From here, just lift your nose, open your chest, open your collarbones, push your chest bone forward and up. Stay here and hold it. Stretch the arms even longer, float them off the floor, lift higher and higher and higher, and then lower the arms back down. Lengthen your spine to lower all the way down to relax. One more time. Hip bones are pulling together. Armpits down your side. Open your chest. Come slowly up. Find that length here. And then stretch the arms longer. Good. Float them up, up. Stay there. Open the chest. Perfect. And slowly back down and lengthen to lower. Good. We have two more here. Hip bones together, armpits down the side, open the chest. Lift slowly up and then float the arms off the floor. Make the arms longer, longer, longer. Good. And lower the arms. And lengthen back down. Last time here, hip bones together. Stretch the arms long, armpits down, chest bone, forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. And then comes the arms. Good. Gonna stay here to hold it. We're only gonna lift the arms 1 centimeter higher. And up, and up, and down. So little triceps pulses. Good. See if you can keep your arms as close towards your pelvis as possible, but still stretch your elbows. Let's take 5 more here. And 4. And 3. And 2. And the last one. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. And lower the arms, lower your chest. Back down. Now just bend your arms. Push your hands into the floor to push yourself back into your rest position. Stretch your arms long. Let your head rest into the floor. Take 2 long deep breaths here. And then roll slowly up onto your 4-point kneeling position. So we just gonna work a little bit on our push-ups, yeah? I know we don't like push-ups, but they're good to do anyways, yeah? They're quite technical, so we're gonna work a little bit on the technique first, yeah? So in the push-up, I'm just gonna sit with the back next to you just so you can see. What is often gonna happen is that we're bending and kind of squeezing the shoulder blades together, yeah? I want that not to happen, so we're working on the shoulder blade stability. So when we're bending the elbows, nothing is happening in the shoulder blades, also not when I'm pushing the floor away, yeah? And that's gonna give all the weight into the arms, so that's quite difficult and quite hard on the arms, so that's what we're working on, okay? So just find a nice position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, perfect. From here, just slowly calm down. Hang out in your shoulders, melt into your shoulders. We're just doing everything that we don't want to happen. And then push the floor away. Pull your armpits down your side. Push your shoulder blades away from each other. And again, so slowly just lower down into your shoulder blades, good. And then push the floor away. Spread the shoulder blades wide. Perfect. Just look once. I'm not going for this round back. I'm really trying to lengthen forward. So I'm pushing up through my neck instead. Let's take a last time. Coming slowly down. Push the floor away. Spread the shoulder blades. Perfect. From here, I'm just going to stay where we are. I'm only going to bend my elbows down towards the mat. I'm keeping them in towards my sides. And then push the floor away to come up. I'm only thinking about my shoulder blades, yeah? So I'm pushing my shoulder blades away from each other, away from each other, away from each other to bend. And push the floor away. And there's already quite a lot of work in the arms, yeah? If you're really doing well with the shoulder blades, then you should be feeling your arms. Let's do 2 more. Bending down. I'm always trying to round through my shoulder blades when I'm bending. And then pushing back up. Nice. The last time here. Bending down. Good. Pushing the shoulder blades away, away, away. Good. And push back up again. Really nice, guys. Just watch once. You can shake out your hands while I'm doing the next one. So same idea. I'm just pushing myself forward and back up again, yeah? So that gives quite a lot of extra weight on your arms. So that's what we're going for, okay? So just push the floor away and spread the shoulder blades. Find your abdominals. Same exercise, we're just going forward, yeah? So bending the elbows, push your chest forward through your arms as far as you can go. Same way back up, yes. Perfect, let's take 3 more. Stomach active, spread the shoulder blades, push yourself forward, forward, forward. And slowly back up. Perfect. Just the last 2. And again, pushing forward. Elbows down your side. Good. And back up again. Good. Let's take a very last time. Spread the shoulder blades. Make the last one the best. Slowly forward. And push it back up. Good. And then push yourself back into your rest position. Really, really nice. Roll up to sit. Just here for the last bit. Let's stretch the arms out a little bit. You can keep sitting on your feet if that's all right for you. Or you can find a pillow to sit. You can cross your legs, whatever feels good to you. Yeah? So from here, I'm just gonna bring one arm up towards the ceiling to bend the elbow. You can place your hand between your shoulder blades, good. And then bend the other arm. You might not be able to touch yet. If you can touch your fingers, that's what we're going for, yeah? If you need to, you can have a towel or something in between, or just let your hands be a little bit apart. That's perfectly fine, yeah? So stay there for a second. Breathe. You can really try to open that top arm a little bit behind you. You can even push your head a little bit into your arm. Stay there and breathe. Good. And just slowly let go. Let your arms come down, shake them out for a second. And let's do the other side. So the other arm is just stretching up first. Bend the arm and place your hand as far down on your shoulder blades as possible. Then take the other arm and bend it in. It might be different. Yeah, so if you can't touch, that's okay. It might come in a bit. And just stay there and breathe. Again, open your chest a little bit. See if you can push that back elbow a little bit further back. And take a couple of breaths here. Good. And let go of your hands. Again, just shake it out. We have the last stretch for the shoulder blades. So I'm going to stretch my arms forward. Just going to turn to you. Good. I'm going to cross the elbows. Like if I was doing the elephant, you know that one? Don't do that one, but turn around one more time and grab onto your hands wherever you can reach. And just let your head hang, your shoulders hang here. If you need more stretch, you can slowly lift your elbows a little bit higher and push your hands a little bit away from your forehead. Really let the shoulders do whatever they want to. Let your head just hang and relax. So you should feel a nice stretch on one of your shoulder blades. I feel it on the one that are connected to my top arm. You can play a little bit around with it, see if you can find that stretch. Good. And then lower the arms. Just remember which one is on top. We're gonna change. So other elbow under. You can do the elephant if you want to. And just go one more round around. Grab onto your hands and let your head hang. Good. Again, if you want more stretch, lift your elbows just a little bit higher up. Don't forget to breathe. And push your hands a little bit away from your forehead. Good. Just gonna take a couple of breaths here. Really relax your head. Let your shoulders do whatever they want to do. And then lower your arms again. Good. Just shake out your shoulders, shake out your arms. That was really, really nice. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you feel your arms has been working quite a lot, but also the rest of your body. Thank you for watching, and let's train again soon.